Hello. Welcome to Amazing Top 10. Today we will talk about signs of a cheating wife. We recommend you watch to the end to know the signs to note when your wife is cheating on you. Be sure to like and subscribe. Here are 10 signs of a cheating wife to look out for to ascertain whether your wife is cheating on you. 1. She starts acting distant. She is physically present but is always lost in her thoughts. You ask her if there's something that's bothering her, but the answer is always no. However, you can tell something mysterious is underway. Her actions are peculiar, and she might act shifty or fidgety. These can be signs of guilt. You need to start worrying if you feel like she's turned cold and distant. She does not engage in those conversations with you anymore and you feel a lack of communication. 2. Her social life has become too happening. Hanging out often with friends isn't a bad thing. But if she starts hanging out with her friends a lot more than usual and most of these plans seem to not involve you, then that's something to think about. She could be a lying wife trying to use her friends as a cover for the new person in her life. A cheating wife is smart and might not use the same excuse every time. She is already a step ahead of you because she knows the way you think. You need to operate smarter. Is it really a girl's night out or a romantic rendezvous with her lover? You will have to find out discreetly. 3. Her phone is always busy. If there was a book titled Cheating Wives Signs, this point would be on it. It seems like no matter when you call, you will always find her phone busy. When you ask her who she's speaking to, she will take a friend's name. Was she always so involved with her friends? You don't seem to think so. At times, she may even go into another room to talk when you are nearby. While it is acceptable for her to want to keep some conversations private, too many private conversations can also be one of the signs of an affair. Has she suddenly started keeping her phone upside down so that you cannot see her screen when it buzzes? Sounds fishy, doesn't it? These are surefire signs your wife is cheating. 4. She winces every time you are near her phone. Whenever her phone rings in front of you, she jumps up to take the call before you see who it is from. She has suddenly started setting passwords on her phone, which she would never do. She acts jumpy when you are near her phone. If you ask her to lend you her phone even for 5 minutes, she will find some excuse to get out of it. If she does let you have it, she will be ready to snatch it away from you at any instant. A person who is cheating is terrified to share their phones, even if it is for something as trivial as clicking a photograph. 5. Her web history is always erased. You see your wife spending most of her time on her phone or her computer, both modes which she uses for frequent communication. But when you check her web history, you find it as clean as a new sheet of paper. Totally blank. You check her computer out again, after a few days and still find everything erased. She wipes out all her activities, logs off from all the accounts, and there is an air of deception around. The fact that she doesn't want you to have an inkling of what she is doing online is a pointer your wife is sneaking behind your back. Why press the delete button when there is nothing to hide? This is one of the most evident signs of infidelity. 6. You start having a lot of fights. Your wife starts nagging you for small and insignificant things. It is as if she's looking for excuses to fight with you. It could be because she is just mad at you for something else or because she's trying to justify the affair. Picking fights could just be her way of telling herself that this marriage is not working out. This allows her to feel less guilty and justify her actions. A cheating wife will often find ways to justify her actions that indicate cheater's guilt. Cheating is a legal and moral offense. There are a very few reasons that can justify that. 7. Your sex life has turned cold. If your wife is having a physical affair with someone else, she might not feel like being sexually involved with you. You don't seem to turn her on anymore. All her sex drive is now inclined towards her new lover. You don't play a role in her sex life anymore. If you have had an active sex life before the affair, you would notice if your wife now always seems to find reasons to not be intimate with you. You both have literally turned into a platonic married couple. This is a physical sign your wife is cheating on you. 8. She has made a new friend. Did she tell you about her new friend, Michelle, that you've never met? She loves talking about her and going out with her. It seems that the two of them have become pretty close in a short span. The name often drops in conversations, especially when she needs to go out. Ever wondered why you haven't met this new friend? Could this new friend really be a Michael instead of a Michelle? This is an absolute sign that your wife is cheating on you. Watch out how long she is on the phone with Michelle and you will know. 9. She doesn't look so happy. You don't make her happy anymore. You give her surprises and bring her presents, but it doesn't seem to light her up. She is always lost in her own thoughts and she doesn't want to share things with you anymore. You barely ever seem to have a conversation with her. Her friends seem to think she's fine around them. Her dynamic has only changed with you. If this gets to you too much, be upfront and ask her. Tell her you've been noticing signs of infidelity that you're concerned about. A cheating wife will probably come clean if asked up front because of sheer guilt. 10. Her car mileage doesn't match her stories. She tells you that she is going to meet a friend or is going grocery shopping. You check her car mileage only to see that it has gone much further than the corner shop. When you inquire about it, she might brush it off or give excuses of how she had to go to another store and got caught up there. But do you really buy that story? She could also retort and say you are insecure and you are keeping a tab on her. Your fight could turn so ugly that you would never dare bring this up again. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, share, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. See you in the next video.